Welcome to John Eats Cheap. We're getting ready to make something I've always wanted to try. We're going to make lasagna for dinner, and of course you use ricotta cheese. We always buy the container of ricotta cheese, and that's great stuff. But somewhere in the last few months I saw a thing where how easy it is to make homemade ricotta cheese. It just takes whole milk, lemon juice, kosher salt, and heat. That sounds pretty easy, so I'm going to give it a shot and then compare, see how homemade ricotta tastes versus the container of store-bought ricotta. So we start out, we need to heat up a half gallon of milk. Let's go do that.
Okay, we've taken it off the heat because it reached 200 degrees. We're supposed to add a third of a cup of lemon juice and a teaspoon of salt. A little more. Now we just stir it a little bit to combine. All right, now it's combined. Boy, you can see it curdling already. We let it set for 10 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. This is what it looks like now, kind of curdled up. We're just supposed to check and see how chunky it is. Looks pretty chunky. That looks ricotta-like, doesn't it? A lot of excess, a lot of waste, I think. But we use a slotted spoon and put it into, we have a strainer lined with cheesecloth here. So we're gonna pour it into that. We get the big chunks with the slotted spoon first to try to avoid liquid. We'll end up just pouring the whole thing through though. I don't know, it doesn't look like a lot of cheese. Like I say, it looks like there's a lot of waste here. But we'll see how it tastes. Maybe it's the best thing ever. Okay, that's how much we got out with the slotted spoon. Now we're just supposed to pour the rest through. The cheesecloth, the strainer, the bowl. Ooh, looked like it scorched a little on the bottom of the pan. Okay, now let's let that strain out a little bit. There we go. This is going to take a while. You're supposed to let it strain through the cheesecloth for up to an hour. So this isn't a quick process. The making the cheese is, but finishing it is not. All right, the recipe said to wait, let it strain 10 to 60 minutes. That's a pretty wide margin. I let it go about 45, and look, I made cheese! It's cheese! I can't believe I had cheesecloth. I think the wife got this for some craft project or something, but I had cheesecloth and used it for cheese. How about that? Okay, now I'm going to give it the taste test. This is the whole milk ricotta cheese, Hy-Vee brand. This is what I usually use. This is the homemade, so I'm going to try the homemade here first. That's ricotta cheese. Yeah. Let me compare it to the package one. That one's right out of the fridge, but it's ricotta cheese. It tastes the same to me. It is cool to say, I made the ricotta cheese, and maybe if you don't want the stabilizer modified food starch, gar gum, and carrageenan in there, you just want the milk and the salt and the whey, this is the way to go. And it is cool to say, I made the cheese, but cost-wise, the packaged one costs about $2.69. The milk, the half gallon of milk, was $2.09. Add in the cost of the lemon juice and the hour and a half to make it, I'll probably just stick to the packaged product. But look, I made cheese!
Hey, is there something you can think of that is it better to make it from scratch or just go with the store-bought? Cost-wise, taste-wise, let me know. You can email me at johneatscheap@gmail.com. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We have lots of fun stuff on there all the time, and I'd like to try new things all the time. Thanks for watching. Share it with your friends. We'll see ya.